You click this because of the word frequency. Look, to become a high frequency person, you need to first know what it means. Your frequency is determined by the dominating thoughts in your mind. So let's say you get 50 positive thoughts and 50 negative ones, you're just going to have like a frequency of basically 0. Because 50 take away 50 is 0. What if you get 100 positive thoughts and 50 negative ones? That's a frequency of 50. Like you're 50 on the positive side. Which is pretty good, right? What if I told you that you can up the ceiling from 100 to 1,000 and you can become a super high frequency person who people just like you, basically, bro. You don't even have to be the smartest in the room. You don't have to be the best looking in the room. You just have to have that. You know, some people have got like aura in it, something about them. How do they get that? How do some people, how are they just so magnetic as people, bro? You might have known a person like this in your life. Do you know what it is? It's the stuff that they do outside of wherever you're at. So if you're at a social event, it's what they did like outside of that event, before that, the days, the weeks, the months. Who are they behind closed doors? That's what makes up your frequency, bro, because that's what makes your thoughts. Your thoughts are your frequency. Your mind is made of your brain, yeah? Your brain physically has electrical impulses running through it. Your body, your nervous system is made up of electrical impulses, and electrical circuits have got a frequency, an operating frequency. And if your mind generates thoughts, it does that through physical phenomena, through electrical impulses. So you want to increase your frequency, you've got to increase how many positive thoughts you get and reduce how many negative ones you get. How do you actually do that, bro? Well, look, it's through your habits. It's through your everyday life. Your habits make up your life, right? It makes up your days, and your days make up your life. So if you want to increase your frequency, you want to increase the like level of thinking that you have. You're more positive. You're able to actually attract the positivity into your life. You're able to you're able to see through people like that. Like, read them like a book, bruv. You're able to see the intentions of other people sometimes, because they're so like, bro, they're so low frequency people compared to you. Their thoughts are so easy to just see, and then some people, they're so high frequency. You're like, wow, he or she is so mysterious. Like, that's sick. That's how people are going to be thinking about you after this video, bro. But it's only because I'm about to reveal to you all the secrets that made me that high frequency person in the first place. So it all comes down to what you do every single day, man. It all comes down to, do you plan your day the night before? Do you plan out like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do habit 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 in succession, in this exact order, because that is how it's optimized for my exact goal. So if your goal is physical performance, maybe you're going to do some stuff before your actual training session that makes you train even better. Like, that's how you walk into the gym with that swag, and that's how you walk into the gym like with that aura and that knowledge that you're actually about to like dominate your session. And then after the session, after you've won, after you've PR'd, bro, I PR every single week. I come out of the gym thinking like, damn, bro, I've got stronger week on week on week. I keep stacking these wins. Do you not think that I walk into the gym the next time thinking like, I'm gonna win again? And then people come up to you to start chatting to you. People start asking me how I'm doing weighted muscle ups. People start asking me how I'm repping double my body weight on things like Romanian deadlifts, how I'm throwing around body weight on like bicep curls and that, bro. And that's just the gym. What if I told you, yeah, that I started a job 2 months ago, and the super senior manager, someone else's manager who's only spoken to me like a couple of times, has come to me and told me, Jas, if you're still working at age 35, something's gone completely wrong. If you're not retired at age 35, max 40, then something's gone wrong. These things happen, bro. People at work that I barely even know, because I've barely even been in this job, are now telling me like they don't want me to work there because I'm made for more. A manager, a senior manager, I'm like technically his resource, yeah? He's paying for me. Like, this guy is literally technically paying for me to be there. It's part of like his budget, right? His employees, isn't it? But he told me like he doesn't want me there for more than 3 years because I'm too good for the place, bro. That's what they're telling me. And this place is the top research consultancy in the country. And someone in there is telling me like, someone who like by all intents and purposes is benefited from me being there, is benefited from me being trained up for those 3 years and then continuing my job, right? Like, they're benefited from that, but they're telling me, I want you to move on to something better and bigger. What could be better? He was like to me, Jas, I'm trying to tell you something without saying it. What he's trying to tell me is, start my own thing, you know? He told me, bro, this guy's telling me I've got the mind of a CEO. This guy's telling me that I'm smarter than everyone in the building. And I'm sat there like, what do you mean, bro? Like, I'm just a dumb retard. Bro, I'm not a technically smart person, like this guy's saying. Like, I didn't say all that to toot my own horn, by the way. I'm saying that to tell you, like, that none of it's flipping true. I'm not even that smart. But people will actually say this stuff to you. People will recognize you as a top performer when you begin to display the characteristics of that in your own life behind closed doors. When you start doing stuff for yourself for the improvement and edification of your own mind and your character, that's when you begin to portray that to the outside world, and people outside begin to think, wow, there's something about this guy. I want to start chatting to him. I want to start becoming his friend. So before you start trying to optimize what you do outside, start to optimize the inside. And that's what happens behind closed doors. That's what happens when no one's watching. When you're in the gym, yeah, and you're doing your bicep curls, or you're doing your push-ups, or you're doing like whatever exercise you're doing, you're on the treadmill, you're running, there might be no one around you, and you might just think, oh, like, I might as well quit. Or there might be no one that you know, and it's just random people, and they don't know about your workout, so you're just going to quit like 5 minutes early because it's getting really hard, it's really burning. Nah, bro, you need to be the guy that actually is able to push through that. That's the type of character you want to be, isn't it? You want to be the guy that's able to actually feel the pain and still detach yourself from the pain and be able to push through no matter what. You're going to be the type of guy who you're 9 hours into a task and you're still unable to solve that problem, but you're going to sit there till it's solved. I know you're that type of guy, bro. You're watching this type of video. You've listened to me for this long. You're understanding what I'm saying. You're reading between the lines. Do you understand what I mean, bro? You're the type of guy who can do it. You're the type of guy who's this close to becoming it, bro. If you're watching a video like this in your free time, this is part of it. You're not the type of person whose focus is meant to be wasted on Instagram Reels, man. You're the type of guy who's supposed to actually climb out these trenches, man. Come on. You can do it. You can take the actions. You can align yourself to your goals. You can actually become the type of person who will fulfill himself. You're made for more than you think. Your mind is infinite, bro. You can keep adding things to it. You can keep learning. You can keep becoming like closer and closer, taking steps to the version of yourself that you want to be when you're like 40, 50. You want to be the ultimate father, the ultimate son, the ultimate husband, the ultimate everything, right? You want to be the ultimate man. You got to take the steps now, in your 20s, in your late teens. You've got to take the steps now when you realise that when the world has opened your eyes to this stuff. You have to set goals and you have to take steps toward those goals every single day. Manufacture ambition into every single block of your day. Wake up early. Start hitting the gym. Start hitting up some sort of martial arts if you haven't already learned how to fight. Become a guy who's not good at one thing. Become a guy who's absolutely dominant in every realm of life. It will take seasons. You will need to level up one thing and let everything else on the back burner while something else is leveled up. Set your goals. Set your intentions. I want this for you, bro. I want you to become that high frequency guy, the guy who's charismatic, the guy who's magnetic, the guy who can do all of these things, but it all starts from inside. It all starts from up here. You need to set the intention to become the best version of yourself, and once you do that, you automatically portray that to the world, bro. Becoming high frequency at that point, becoming that charismatic, like leader type of personality, yeah, that won't even be a thought in your mind. Because you're just that guy. People just want to follow. People want to listen. People want to talk to you. People want to understand where you're coming from. They want to know what's behind the eyes, you know? It's the mystery factor. Everyone's situation is different, bro. You are going to have different goals to me, and we're going to have different goals to the next man, yeah? But if you want my personal help, if you want accountability, and if you want to talk to me one-to-one, if you want this connection, bro, I'm here. If you already feel like I'm helping you through this video, I have a lot more to offer you, bro. We can talk, we can sit down and actually catch up properly. You can walk me through your life, you can walk me through what you're struggling with on this self-mastery, discipline, self-improvement journey, and we can start to resolve these problems together and get you to where you need to be. Hit that link in the description, it's the Path of the Tiger. Not even to mention the countless hours of videos that I've put together in there for you, bro. All my knowledge in one place, everything that can help you. This is timeless content, bro, and I can't wait for someone to get in there and chat to me personally, because it is going to help someone so much. I'm here for you, man. Accountability, personal help, setting goals, actually achieving them, physique, mind, whatever it may be, social skills, I can help you out, man. If you want to build that dream life and you want to build yourself up to be that masculine leader, yeah, like I've done for myself and I've fully transformed, I'll help you take that step, bro. Give me a hand and let me lead you there. And with that, bro, sweat or regret, man. Take action. I'm out.